because I don't want to. I don't want to. Yes, it is. Pharmacy school is art.
But bulky. You will not know. You will just know that your handouts are dropping one after the other. By the time you pack PCM and
Oh, wow. That was a big question. Yes.
Hi guys, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Abiodun. I film videos about pharmacy school life, faith, and my lifestyle. If you are new here, you're welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Make sure you make yourself comfortable on this channel. Check my other videos and do well to subscribe. If you are not new here, thank you so much. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for supporting me. I really appreciate it. So in this video, as you can see by the title, I'll be asking these final year students questions about pharmacy school. They are going to tell us about their experience, their journey through pharmacy school, and basically how pharmacy school has changed their perspectives in life. If that sounds like something you're interested in watching, stay tuned.
Okay. So my name is Idowu Oluwatosin. I'm a freshman pharmacy student at Olabisi Obanjo University.
Right. My name is Obanjola Pejo. I'm a final year pharmacy student, 500 level of Olabisi Obanjo University. Alright, so let's just get right into it. So the first question is, what inspired you to study pharmacy?
Oh, wow. That was a big question. Yes. To be sincere, I didn't plan to be here. Yes,
it was just
it's actually
gang.
Yeah, it's a long gist actually, but I didn't plan to be here. Even though I love pharmacy profession right from my secondary school days, but I didn't plan to be here. So just like I would just call it maybe God's plan.
God's plan, wow.
Yes, that's what I'm here today.
Okay. Same with me. So I think what I wanted actually was medicine. But along the line, I just followed my sisters. Yeah, so my sisters already did it. So you just changed your mind? Just followed. Okay. So the next question is, how has the journey been so far?
Journey so far. Well, pharmacy school to me is like a battle. Yes, where I've been fighting since 100 level and I'm still in it, and I hope to finish well. So the journey so far has been stressful. For real, it has been stressful, and I've not really had a long time to enjoy pharmacy school because my set particularly we have not been lucky because considering the fact that we're always coming from one long break into a compressed semester, so it's actually made it so difficult and more difficult than before. So battle I'm close to winning the battle. So it has been stressful so far. It's been stressful.
I think the word for me is always battle. My own is challenging. Pharmacy school is stressful. Don't let anybody go you down. Pharmacy school is stressful and challenging. But I mean, we're almost done. Oh, you see us through. The next question is, this question I want to ask you. I feel like every session we always have a challenging exam. But just tell us for you to, what has been your most challenging exam? Like throughout pharmacy school. Throughout pharmacy school, if you can mention one. I think that's maybe PCL 4-3. PCL 4-3. One lecturer has like 8 handouts. That's just one. Before you then begin to add all of them, and PCL 4-3, you are doing so many diseases at the same time. And nobody is going to ask you that mention the types of diabetes, to be Mr. WJ presented with this. If you don't need to do it, there isn't so much you can do if you don't do it. I think PCL 4-3 was the most challenging for you. For me, yes. PCL 4-3 still something.
Okay, my own was kind of funny because it was a course that people feel like they should pass easily. It was expensive that kind of 300 level.
Wow.
So like before the exam, there was one side I had to do with calculation about suppository and all. So if you went to the exam, I was trying to help some of my mates with the calculation. I was trying to explain to them. When we got to the exam, they had 2 questions, the same calculations. Like the question was, I think 15 marks each, and I was trying to solve the first one. I didn't get. I don't know what was happening. I was missing something, so I was trying to solve the second one. So I was missing the same thing. So like anytime I had issues like that in exam, I used to panic. So I was having panic attack. So I could not solve the question till the last minute. Yes, I could not even finish other parts of this because I was concerned about the question. So after the exam, the pass mark was 16. So I knew something was wrong. So I was so scared that I even had to speak to the lecturer that, ma, your son has failed like this. So like it was very challenging for me. Till they released the result, I was even planning on how I was going to write the question. Yes, I was thinking that we just gonna you do this, do that. So that was the most challenging part for me.
The next question is your most challenging level.
Oh, 300 level is like we have so many courses. 400 level, fewer courses than 300, but it's bulky. You will not know. You will just know that your handouts are dropping one after the other. By the time you pack PCL and farm up together, it's already like this compared to 300 level. But 500 level, the workload is lighter. The pressure is different. Especially in a school like whenever I talk to colleagues like in other schools, they tell you that our 500 level is the level for them to like chill. Because PCG this semester now we had like just like 4 handouts compared to other levels of PCG. But the pressure is different in that if you carry a course, you know you're not graduating. I think it's draining. You're gonna win.
Well, my hardest level so far is actually this 500.
Hey, it's a lot.
Because
like,
I don't know if it's about the work we have
and
to
when
do.
they rushed us when we
It's
came back.
about coming back from 8-month strike. Like when actually been engaging in some things that are stressing my mental health. So coming back to pharmacy school is kind of like a big task for me. To the extent that I even had some panic when I was doing there. When I was in
In fact, I came back to in-courses. So you have to like, there's even no time for you
the
to...
first week, I think the first week.
First day, like,
we
it's
had
going to
no
us.
course. So that actually brought me back to closing pharmacy
Yes,
school.
yeah,
So I was under pressure till the last day of the exam. Even yes, till the last day I was under pressure because we had last was like the focus of what our courses this semester. So I had to really make sure I just
You
finish.
know how many people carry that course?
That's another story.
So the next question is, have you ever thought of dropping out?
When I know what my parents are doing, I would never. I used to cry, but remove, talk it out. Remove, never.
You are strong.
Okay.
I want to start dropping out.
So yeah.
The next question is, what is your motivation or what has been your motivation?
My motivation, my parents. Because I know how much they put into all of us being here. So sometimes like this, I want to sleep. Have you read this voice? Yes. My motivation, my parents.
Yeah, I get to see my parents like they have been supporting like right from day one, and they actually want the best for us, like because none of my parents are degree, so they are always pushing us like, oh, we have to get and we have to do better than what they did. So that was the motivation.
Next question is, what do you do after conference?
How I say, time for it. It's my source. Income.
Twitter or Twitter? Okay.
So I've actually done a lot of things. Yes, there was a time I was selling clothes. There was a time that I was taking tutorials for PhD students, and currently I'm just in the 3 Trinity and all. So currently I'm just in the 3, so that's what I'm doing for now.
Next question is, if you knew how the system works, would you still make the choice?
Right now, actually,
Like in this situation we are in, this school we are in,
I think I would have gone for a more, how do I put it, a more creative, a more, like the way the world works now, it goes beyond professionalism, right? Like there are so many opportunities, programming, like the actual tech world, like that's what you get what I'm saying, like it goes beyond. So many people come to study pharmacy and they're not even using certificates. I feel like after school, one thing I want to do beyond school is filmmaking. Like maybe on my own I would have studied. Like now, if I could go back, I would have gone for like last one. Yes. I would have gone for
I
like,
will not be tasking like
I would have gone, not because it's not tasking, but because the world has now evolved. Like, especially the entertainment world, there's so much space for everybody. And I'm not to like mass com, then after school, then take courses in like different aspects of life. Now I'm doing pharmacy. Go out there, especially in this country.
Well, I think for me, if I have the chance to pick again, I think I'm still going to pick pharmacy.
Well,
Yes, because I'm seeing pharmacy as a profession that still has a lot of things to offer. So I think being a pharmacist is going to help me in achieving some of my dreams, because it's not just being a pharmacist. I think we were taught about being a sales-star pharmacist. So it's like discovering all aspects of the dreams I have. So I think I'll still pick pharmacy again, and it's just about me studying so that's thing I want to get to. So that's it. So pharmacy again.
okay. In your own opinion, is pharmacy easier in other schools?
Relatively, I think we're soft. But what makes it tougher is because we don't do receipts.
Okay.
My sister did pharmacy in UA. I know the shaking. She saw there, our friends in going, just like good going. They're like a whole different ball game entirely. But then, UA for example, they do receipts. If you fail, you can redo it. You can redo it. Like, I think before school results work, you can come and rewrite it. But then pharmacy, you have to do it with the next, like, yeah. I think that's the only thing that makes it tough for us here. But the way I talk to other students, so like for other schools, I think we relatively have it easy. Yeah. Relatively have it.
Apart from like
And
compressed
then
time.
courses differ. Like the way PCG is hard for us here is another course for some people. Like in Uniben now is their PCH. That's hard. But the person might never PCH. We don't know about PCH. Yes. Yeah. Depends on the course.
I think pharmacy in OU is easy.
It's easy.
The only problem we're having is time.
Exactly.
OU always wants to balance their
Rush.
administration as soon as possible, so it is affecting the student. But compared to what we are doing, OU is easy. Pharmacy will be easy. And if you notice very well, like the students in OU, they're actually like I say, I don't want to say small children, like we are very young. Compared to other schools, like you see old people.
Like when you go for convention, you
see
see
old
there, like you
students,
see life.
200, 300, they are still there. So I think pharmacy is very easy.
Relatively
Very easy. Compared to
So our
others.
major challenge is the compressed
Yes.
calendar.
Press calendar, I can't have this.
Yes, that's
That's what we
Next question is describe your social life.
everybody knows that.
Charlie, it's also
my
normal
social
anyway.
life is just there.
It's just the
Like it's really there. Like I like to attend parties. Yes, because that's the only thing that keeps me sane in this school. Because if you don't attend, I don't know. Apart from playing football, I don't do any other thing. I don't watch movies, so I only do football. Then you have to attend parties. I attend. Have a nice time. Then I relate very well with people. So my social life is there. Like it's very.
so at any point does not affect you to like pharmacy school.
I've always been trying to balance things as well, so that's what's going on. And if it's not comfortable, so if it's not convenient for me to attend a party, I don't attend. But if I have the chance, I always attend. So I learn to balance things. Yes.
I don't exactly attend parties, right? But somehow, I'm everywhere. I think it's tough. It's not my goal, but it's tough for you to say you don't know the truth. Like it's actually tough. But I did that attend parties. It's not so much. I'm everywhere. I think my social life is okay. My social life. You can't say you don't know. Maybe I know.
Next question is complete the statement. Pharmacy school is for you, in your own opinion. Pharmacy school is
It's hard. Pharmacy school is hard. Yes. I don't want to. Yes. Pharmacy school is hard. So if you have anybody that's coming to study pharmacy, tell them it is hard so that they get their mind for it. Pharmacy is hard.
It's draining. It's draining. It's tiring. But people are doing it.
I will do it too. So the last question is, last statement. What's your advice for runners and students in the system?
Well, my advice to students studying pharmacy is very simple. Is that as they are studying, they try to build themselves in other aspect of life.
Exactly.
It's not just about the school, it's not about what you are reading. I know a lot of people that study pharmacy and they are not even using their certificates right now. So there are many things you can do, you can engage in as students. So don't just limit yourself within 4 years of pharmacy. You engage, politics is still for you. You can take, I think tech is taking over now. So as a foreign student, just try to take advantage of being a foreign student. As like, if you have pharmacy as a profession, it's like an advantage for you in every aspect. Because when it comes to like, probably you are trying to get a job, like being a pharmacy student is like supposed to be an advantage for you. So try to explore that part to probably make a living for yourself. But I think that's why everybody is in school. Everybody wants to live fine after school. So you don't just depend on what you are learning in school. Just try to explore and try to get information about things. So don't limit yourself beyond pharmacy. Try to explore.
Yeah, so like Tosin said, you have to have it in mind that you are not only pharmacy students. In fact, the year you are graduating, it's not only go you that are going to push out pharmacy graduates, there are going to be so many pharmacy graduates. So something is supposed to make a difference in you. You're supposed to improve yourself. And when I say get skills, I don't necessarily mean it should just be, oh, you can sew clothes, you can bake cake. Broaden your horizon, like know a bit of stuff. It doesn't even have to be like such a big this thing. It could be as this thing as data analysis, like just okay, for example, like you're applying for something, you submit your CV from assistant graduate for this, and that person already says like something should be able to like make it stand out within all
Apart from your
beyond your certificate, like beyond the C farm or anything, like I don't want to say let me say pharmacy has a way of restricting your like you are capped in such a way that you
you're not thinking of anything else
at all. It's just out of the past and life of day, and there is more to life beyond that. Like when you get out there, it's like nobody's asking that what is this is real life.
which is the bone of contention here.
And I always advise people that there is nothing special about knowing something, like knowing something about knowing everything about something.
Exactly.
But it's the problem you don't know something about everything.
Yeah,
So
like,
you have knowledge about every aspect. It's helping like that.
So that's all for this session. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you guys for coming. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye.